Watch the Super Trees come to life as we unveil a dazzling showcase of lights and musical trees. Tonight we present an evening of musical theatre. So pick a spot, grab your cameras, and enjoy the show.
What a show!
thought your adventure turned into a forever stay. And I've been thinking a lot, and I've been myself